Hi guys, Billy back, and this time, what an interesting week I've had. First of all, the dude ship from Sideshow, then I got an email saying that my Steam Deck is on the way, and as it's my birthday today, I managed to get a hot toy from my lovely wife, and it is the Back to the Future Marty Mcfly and Einstein 1/6 scale collectible set, and I'm really excited to get this. This has been a long time waiting simply because I wanted to get this guy, but I also knew I had a birthday coming up. So two birds, one stone. I sent the link on Sideshow to my wife, and lo and behold, it turned up. Sadly, I had to accept the package about a month ago, so I knew exactly what it was, but there's no grumbling here. There's no spoiler surprise. It's still pretty awesome. And as we all know, hot toys are expensive as heck. So I never expect anyone to actually get me a hot toy for my birthday or Christmas or whatever. Just because it's a lot of money for anyone to be spending on another human being. But anyway, screw all that. Let's just get in and have a look at the figure. And you can see they've got the movie poster on the front there. And I absolutely love that movie poster. It's iconic. When you used to go through Blockbuster and walk through the video aisles, you'd see that poster on the VHS tape cover, and you would just immediately gravitate towards it. The transfer to an all-digital future has kind of robbed us of that really nice sort of VHS, DVD and movie poster artwork. It's very rare that we ever see movie posters now. We mostly just see trailers and little tiny thumbnails on the option screens on our TVs. Yeah, it is an absolute shame because there's some amazing posters from the past that just grab your attention and make you want to watch the film. You don't even know what the film is about. The poster says, this looks good. But anyway, there's not much to see here. There's a Back to the Future logo, and it's got a spark gloss print on the front. Again, the movie poster, Marty Mcfly and Einstein, MMS 57316 scale collectible set, movie masterpiece, hot toys, all the lovely logos. Then on the side here, we've got the Back to the Future Out of Time Tour 85 logo, and on the back we've got the Universal logo, lots of lovely warnings, blah blah blah, in Chinese, English, the whole shebang, and then the Out of Time Tour logo on this side as well. Logo up the top, and some more artwork and text down the bottom. Okay, let's get this open. I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, and then on the inside we've got this piece of card that blocks off the figure, and you can see you've got the DeLorean there. You've got a picture of the town square just at the bottom here, and you've got all the time travel dials here. And we pull it down, we can see, oh look at that, Martin's there. We've got Einstein, and we've just got a ton of accessories. Got his hands, there's a stand at the back there, we've got headphones, got a Walkman. This is going to be awesome to unwrap. I can feel it right now. God, look at this. Just pop this off, we can see the head. That is really good. The speckling is really good on this one. Again, this is the difference between Hot Toys and say like Sideshow. Hot Toys have this slight pearlescent sheen to the hair that makes it look just a little bit more realistic. I don't know what they do there, but it's very clever, and I really like it because it does actually give a bit more of a natural look. Oh, look at this. Look at this puffer jacket here. This is so awesome. He's got all the layers on that denim jacket. Oh, what's the 80s without double denim, baby? And then he's got his braces on. You're probably never going to see that, but you know it's there. And that's one of the things I love about Hot Toys. Oh, my first impressions are, yep, it's definitely an awesome present. Such nice details in the sort of the crisscross of the shirt, the plaid or whatever they call it. And even the lining inside the coat here, look. That's nuts. And he's got a real pocket on the inside. And even on here, let's go back. Yep, real pockets in the actual gilet or the, you know, the puffer jacket, whatever they call it now. Yes, he's got real pockets in the jeans as well. I mean, Marty Chris, he is very clean, isn't he? But look, they've even given him socks. What a cool detail, you know? And these trainers, they've even dirtied up the trainers and scuffed them. It's got the red tabs at the back. Okay, so here he is just straight out of the box, and I'm really loving all the accessories of it. I'm playing around with them, and it's just giving me all those Back to the Future vibes again. And speaking of accessories, let's get to it. We're going to go straight to Einstein. I know you want to see him. Look at that. It's a big block of plastic though. He is quite weighty, but he does look pretty good. And there's good layering through the fur and everything. A lot of people said it just looks a bit plastic fantastic. But yeah, when he's standing there next to Marty Mcfly, he will look the part. I can see why people weren't massively like, oh my god, this is the best accessory ever, simply because It's very hard to get a dog's likeness in accessory form and make it look realistic, because unless it's got real fur, you can really tell the difference. The uncanny valley is probably stronger with animals than it is with humans in toy form. Look at the glossy nose. And then he's got the eyes. Nice glossy eyes as well. I think that's going to look really fantastic next to Marty on the shelf. Okay, first up we're going to look at the watch. This came like with some padding around it and everything. I'm trying to show it off as best I can, but my god, this thing is tiny. Yeah, look at that thing. It's got all the little calculator buttons on it. It is a very nice, cool looking digital watch, but it's very hard to keep in focus because it's so tiny. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so next up we're going to have a look at the Walkman, and holy crap, look at the details in this, man. Look at all those tiny little transfers are stuck on there. The text, all the little buttons, 1 and 2, and then you've got like the headphones. So 80s centric. They've even put the play, pause, rewind. Nice see-through window on the front. You can actually see like there's a tape in there. Retro cool. My wife said that she was in Brighton last week and somebody was walking around listening to a Discman, and there was people commenting, telling them how cool it was and how retro and stuff. Here is his, and it looks... I'm not even going to say the same words over and over again. I'm just going to show you this because the details are bang on. Look at all those straps. Look at the strapping down here and everything. Crazy. All these little paddings, and you've got the zip fastener there. You can actually unzip this and put stuff in it if you want. It's padding, so you don't need to, and I probably won't put anything in it. Maybe, we'll see. But again, him walking around with his backpack, such a nice detail, and it's really, really well made as well. This is probably one of the nicer backpacks I've seen. There's been a couple that I've seen. I think the Blitzways the Boy had probably one of the best backpacks I've ever seen on any figure, but this is definitely up there. That could have done with a little bit more weathering, maybe a little bit of scuffage around here, something like that, to make it look like he's been carrying it around a while, because he's not very careful with his backpack. He throws it around everywhere. So yeah, a little bit of dark weathering around here would have been good. Tiny scuffage, because it is a little bit too clean, but it's still very, very nice. Maybe he just bought it the other day. We have this pamphlet here, Save the Clock Tower. Nice callback to what actually happens in the film. It's really, really good. Yeah, look at that detail. They didn't have to put that on there, did they? They could have just given you this and you would have been happy, but the fact that they printed the actual I Love You 555 number on the back is such a nice touch. Of course, they give you the camera, and yeah, this thing is bloody awesome. Imagine being a cameraman in the 80s, you know, you probably had upper body strength like no man before you. But then you've got all these nice details in it. It looks bang on. Even the colours are exactly the same as what they were like in the movie. So cool. And of course, what is a rad cool dude in the 80s without his rad cool skateboard? This thing is bang on. The details are very accurate to what they were like in the film. He's even got like scuffage and dirt on the fronts and backs of the actual board. He's even got all the screws exactly where they should be, and he's even put dirt on the wheels, which is again is one of those things that details. I love these. Like once you start collecting Hot Toys and 1/6 scale figures, it's very hard to go back to anything else just because of the sheer amount of detail these things come with. It's so hard. But then he comes with a whole plethora of hands, relaxed hands, gripping hands, all that kind of thing. I would have liked for him to come with an actual fisted hand so he could actually pose like that, because he doesn't actually come with a fisted hand. But if you have a few Hot Toys in your collection, you've probably already got a fisted hand somewhere. But my only criticism of this whole accessory set is, where's the shades, man? You know, sunglasses. Easy one to fit in there, wouldn't it? I mean, you've made sunglasses before, you know how to do it, but you didn't include those. But again, he also comes with extra wrist pegs and extra tiny little stick-on studs, just in case any of these fall off in the future, which I'm always appreciative of, because you really, really don't want this guy sort of degrading over time and looking bad. You want to keep him as good as possible for as long as possible. Okay, so I'm not reviewing this as much as I'm just gushing over it, and that's mostly because it's a birthday present, you know. I'm not going to thumb my nose at a Hot Toy for my birthday, so I absolutely love the whole set. I'm not even going to criticize it too much. My only two criticisms are the the stand and the fact he doesn't come with sunglasses. And the stand is just that old school oval shaped stand that they all Hot Toys used to come with. Maybe they gave him that stand because he was supposed to be like fitting in with the older sort of Back to the Future figures, so it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, because he's slightly shorter than your average Hot Toy, the stem at the back, if you put like a crotch grabber in there, it's probably too tall for this figure. So unfortunately they've given him a waist grabber, and I don't like waist grabbers very much. It's very rare I will use one for any of my figures. I prefer a crotch grabber, so to give him a waist grabber is a bit of a letdown. And maybe the license plate sort of dented and thing, you know, like spinning. You remember in the film the out of time license plate spins? Maybe something like that would have been really cool as an accessory. But yeah, other than the stand and the sunglasses, I can't really fault this collection. Einstein looks pretty good for an accessory, although they advertise him as Marty Mcfly and Einstein, so technically they're trying to include him as a figure, but he's definitely not a figure. He's just a plastic accessory. I love that backpack. I love the camera. The Walkman is just, the details on that just really take this up a notch for me, and I'm so glad that they did that. He's got his skateboard, and they've got that lovely sort of leaflet about Save the Clock Tower. Honestly, guys, this is a really great figure. I'm so glad I picked this up. Some people have criticised the head sculpt, but it is by far the best Michael J. Fox head sculpt that Hot Toys have done thus far, and no one else has done better yet. So this is definitely the Back to the Future one figure you need to get. Now, the funny thing is, my wife, I think, bought me this because then she thinks, I'll give him the figure, he'll save some money, and then we can just get on with our lives. Haha, you fool! You absolute fool, lady, because now that I've got Marty McFly, I'm going to have to get the dog when he comes out. Yeah, that's right. You messed up. You're just enabling me. Okay, guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. If you do me a favour now, if you get the fuck out of my cave, I've got to go back to 1985 and kiss my mum. Ew.